about. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my live stream. I have been meaning to film a video for you guys like all morning, all day, but for some reason they refuse to give me power. Okay, no power supply, and I have been trying to get fuel all day as well, like no luck yet. So I just left someone on the queue for me, to help me get the fuel. I decided to come live instead. So the struggle is real. I have my hand fan here just in case we start sweating, because definitely I will sweat. Okay, I just have one light here, and I don't know, let's just make do with this. Okay, the struggles of being a content creator. Guys, let me tell you, I'm not even excited today, because I'm excited, but like I just realized, thankfully, you guys kept on sending me DMs today. Oh, Betha, please check up Phyna'S page. Something is going on, like we can't find her. What's going on? Hi everyone. Hi. I don't know. I checked and all I could see was no posts by this person. Like no post. You know how like when they hack your account and you don't have access to it anymore all day, it's been stressing out a lot of people. And when people are stressing, they stress me too, because Betha, what's going on? Like, first of all, a lot of people assume that me and this housemates, we have like a one-on-one rapport. Well, as much as I do have a one-on-one rapport with some, a tiny fraction of them, I don't have a rapport with all of them. So, and even the ones I have a rapport with, like, I'm not the I'm not that. So sometimes I don't know, like this one, I don't know. Yes, her page is not, we can't find it on Instagram, and it's just a lot. Okay, it's just a lot for a lot of Phyna'S, like, because they stress me. Like, Betha, you have to say something. What's going on? You have to help her. How? Please, you push, what you're asking me to do. It's just not, it's not fair, that people would work on their page so much, and then people would just hack it. Hopefully she has access to it again. Oh yes, it's a live video. IV, is it IV or E? I think it should be IV. ETA. It's a live video, guys. It's a live video. Okay. So I'm just hoping that she finds someone that would help her, get back, access to her page, because it's a lot, losing that type of page is a lot. Now, speaking on Instagram pages and all of that, a very big congratulations to Elo Swag. Yes, let me tell you guys here, I'm excited that Elo Swag finally got verified on Instagram, okay? And I'm excited about this because Elo Swag was one of the reasons we had like access to a lot of things that went down in Cape Town. Elo Swag was always going live, always posting stuff for us to see. He made a lot of people say nasty things about him, but he did not stop, because he knew for a fact that a lot of people were depending on those live streams, and yes, he gave it to us in full dose. So this is me saying thank you, Elo Swag, for helping us do Amebo in its full totality. Thank you very much, and also congratulations on your verification. Verification. I'm really excited about that. Now, moving on, guys, I have my note here. Oh yes, Phyna'S, let's say honor the happy Phyna'S groovers. You guys are really, yes, it's that exact Phyna'S. I don't blow person, no know me for it. What I was going to say, Phyna'S, groovers, you guys are really excited now, because obviously your people have been giving people PDA. Now, of course, the whole South African trip is almost over. Now, I said almost because some people are back already, while some people are still there. And part of people that are still there, Phyna'S is there, Elo Swag is there, Chichi is there, Groovy is there. In fact, Groovy and Phyna'S, they went to a very private, they had this private moment, together. And of course, she was doing like a selfie video, and Groovy was there rubbing this side. I said, you better take it easy, take it easy. See, people were telling Groovy, please stop now. This your PDA is too much. You need to tone it down. And before we knew it, they wanted to kill us with PDA. Like, people should go and kill yourselves if you don't like the PDA. That's basically what they were saying. So yeah, groovers are really excited. Like, how it's funny, because sometimes I'll wake up and I'll just see messages, "Now better come and see, better come and see." I like the way you guys relate with me. I do not take that for granted. Like, you guys gist with me like I'm your best friend. You guys gist with me like I'm your sister. You gist with me like you know me on a very personal level, and I truly appreciate that. If there's anything that's really important to me on these streets of social media, generally, not just on YouTube, it's me having a very good rapport with my audience. It's not enough to just have a page, you're posting stuff and all of that. No, I also want to have like a very good rapport with you guys. And so every time I see those messages, "Oh, better come and see," I'm always excited. Like, oh my god, like these people actually know the kind of things that Better might like, and then they just bring it to me. So yeah, thank you guys for that. So yeah, it was actually some of you that pointed out, "Oh, Better come and see Phyna'S and Groovy." Oh, in fact, there was one lady that was telling them, "Oh, your PDA is too much," and then Groovy was like, "Okay, you know what, you will see PDA." Into now started showing PDA. He will now do this one. I say, "Ha, now what on ourselves." People like say we will open YouTube channel for you, because you guys are also very current. Now outside of that, guys, we also have Shella, Cked and Bella. They went on a private, is it private, would I call it private dinner now, or private lunch? But like, they had a meal, private, let's just use meal to be safe, before they come and say, "Oh, Better, it's not dinner, it's breakfast, it's brunch." They had a private meal. Thank you for English. They went out, they had flowers. It was just really cute. I really wanted to make a video where I could insert some of these things for you guys, but like I said, there's no lights. Okay, so even if I film it, how would I edit it? I need power supply, and like I said earlier, I'm yet to get my fuel. They're still, oh, they say better call it honeymoon. Better call it honeymoon. Okay, so they say that they honeymoon. I bet honeymoon not be when people marry. They don't marry anyway. Better, what do you know? What do you know? Anyways, guys, they had that. It was really cute. And yeah, it was just really cute. I loved it. I love seeing things like that. I'm not a hater of love. Okay, I love love. So when I see these things, it is sweet my belly, and I just have to talk about it. Okay, now moving on to the not so pretty things. Chichi and Phyna. I mean, I told you guys yesterday that I told you guys about the whole unfollowing stuff and all of that, and then again somebody told me, "Better come and join this Twitter space, come and join this Twitter space, come and hear what they're saying." And I'm like, okay, first of all, I'm not even a Twitter person. Let's start from there. I'm not someone who, I don't pay so much attention to Twitter, because I feel like they're savage, and I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. But anyways, I decided to go on Twitter to see what was happening and see the way Better is sweating. Hell, Better, I need to leave this country. Okay, I need to leave this country. Anyway, on that Twitter space here, it was supposed to be about Chichi and Deji, the whole breakup that happened, the whole unfollowing stuff that happened between the two of them. Apparently, Dotu's friend had actually made a post. That's Dotu's handler. He had made a post saying, "Oh, Chichi and Deji relationship don't finally scatter shippers. This is actually what they call breakfast. Deji wants friendship, Chichi wants relationship. Now everything has scattered, blah blah blah." So I guess they decided, all these people on Twitter decided to have like a Twitter space and talk about the whole sorry guys, and talk about the whole breakup, blah blah blah. So cool, they decided, okay, let's go on the Twitter space to do this. And right there, instead of them to focus on the Deji and Chichi issue they were discussing, they now diverted and started saying nasty things about Phyna'S and all of that, telling her that they just kept on saying a lot of nasty things about Phina, about this, about that, just kept on bashing Phina. And it was said that, Chichi was also on that Twitter space, and then when she realized that, oh shit, people might be recording or people might be doing this, she now went off. Now, in my head, I'm like, okay, let's even assume that she was on that Twitter space at the beginning. It might have been because they were talking about her and Deji. But then as soon as they started talking about Phina and all of that, two things. It's either you say, guys, let's not do this on this particular Twitter space, or better still, you tell them, look, I cannot be a part of this conversation anymore, and then you leave. But then, you were there for a while. You were there for a while, and they were saying stuff about Phina, and you didn't say anything and all of that. Now, I know that the first time something like this happened, with her reposting a post that had said, same deal, bigger bag, a lot of people tried to defend her. Oh, Betha, no, maybe she didn't even look at it, maybe she did not read it. How about this one? Guys? I don't know. I just don't. I feel like the drama is too much, and sometimes I'm even worried for all the housemates generally, Chichi, Phina, all of them. I'm worried for them because sometimes these things are overwhelming. All these activities here, I feel like sometimes it's really overwhelming, and sometimes you don't know how to handle it. So that's why I don't take all of these things, too deep. I'm not that person, okay? If you want to be snubbing me, beefing me, so you'll be okay, that's your problem. Do you get? So whatever rocks their boat, it's very unfortunate that grown adults will go on space to insult others all in the name of supporting a housemate. Like, it's not nice, really. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. I heard someone dropped in the comments from my last video saying, oh, they were saying stuff about Chichi's dead parents. Like, that's unfair. Why would you even be talking about someone's parents, let alone talking about the dead parents? Like, that's not nice. Even if you want to insult them. Like, leave their family. How can you be saying somebody use her parents for ritual? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, people need to just understand that social media is not, it's not that place where you can just go and say anything because you have small data. It doesn't make sense. And that's why, I'm really excited, for what Laycon did. Yesterday, Laycon was everywhere because these people are human beings, so apparently, of course, Laycon was promoting his song, I Am Groot. I think he did that song, he was rapping in the song, obviously. And then a hater, let me just open my laptop for you guys. I'm coming. Let me turn this on. A hater was now saying stuff like, I don't understand why they'll be calling rappers and they'll be calling Laycon. Like, are you serious? So let me read it. So I have it here. I have it on my laptop. I'm just going to read that for you guys. The person said, sometimes you wonder if folks on this music Twitter have ears. They are calling rappers with flows and bars, and you are calling Laycon must be meant. Like, that's what the person posted, like, must be meant. And then, of course, Laycon came and gave the person back to back. Laycon is like, bro, you look like someone who is starved of everything good in life. And I don't know if you are married or not, but you look like someone who begs his wife for sex every night. Ouch. Now people now say, oh, Laycon, that was too much now. Why are you body shaming him? Holier than thou people. What do you mean by why are you body shaming him? How is this body shaming? How does this imply that Laycon was body shaming him? Like, some of you need to first of all understand what a word means before using it. What do you mean body shaming? And thankfully, Laycon had time yesterday. He's like, body shaming? Don't be a simpleton. That's not body shaming. He looks like an actual troll. That is body shaming. I was referring to him as an entity, a human being, not just his body, but his soul and spirit included. His entire being and entity radiates woe and despair. And me being a public figure isn't the reason why I don't respond to everything I see here. Like, Laycon really, he needed to just answer them, because it's like, I don't respond because that's who I am and that's my personality, and that's what you guys don't realize. Who you are on social media is a reflection of who you are deep down in real life. I agree. If you are vile and uncourteous here, where the whole world can see your actions, then what goes on in your mind towards your immediate neighbors when no one is watching? Like, social media just amplifies who you are. That's my opinion. That's how I see it. I agree with you, Laycon. And then he ended up by saying, find out what your problem is, what makes you radiate so much negativity, because you know if it attract anything joyful, if not so bad things you did think about, you need help. And if me responding once in a while means I need help too, then says, hey, you go right fresh for jail. I'm not perfect, basically. I'm like, yes, Laycon. See, for me too, on my page, sometimes people say nasty things to me and I ignore. But like once in a while, when I don't say I they give now. Once, well, not on now, those ones that actually deserve those answers, I give them once in a while. So just because we're sitting here looking pretty doesn't mean that we don't feel things. Like, we feel things. When you say some things to me, there are some days I'm like, better ignore, they know what I'm. But there are days where I have power to answer you, and I will answer you well. You know, and if better, that was not nice, that was too much. It's not too much, I'm sorry. Do you see the ones I get on a daily basis? The ones that they send to me via email, you know, cussing out on me, cussing out, like, people curse me every time. Do you get, like, just because we don't talk about it doesn't mean that we don't experience these things. So for us to be here, we need to grow thick skin. But then again, it's still skin, okay? We can still feel stuff no matter how thick it is. Okay, so just because we don't respond every single time doesn't mean that, you know, it's okay for people to just drop nasty comments, you know, say nasty things and just do all sorts. It's not nice. Guys, we need to be nicer with our words. Actually, we need to be nicer with our words and just the things that we say to people, whether on social media or in our immediate circle of, you know, friends and all of that. Okay, anyways guys, that's basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I need to go back to that foil queue just so that I'm sure I get some foil, no matter how little, because it's a struggle. It's a struggle. And by the way, guys, let me know what you think about the whole restriction on Naira. Starting January, I think on the 9th of January next year, you know, the law that was passed, you know, saying that we cannot withdraw more than 100,000 Naira in a week. Right? Yes, in a week, you cannot withdraw more than 100,000 Naira as an individual, while as a company, you know, you cannot withdraw more than 500,000. Now, in the situation where you find yourself withdrawing more than 100,000 Naira as an individual, you're going to pay a 5% discount, 5% charge, you know, of that amount that you're withdrawing. If as a company you're withdrawing more than 500,000 Naira in a week, you're going to pay 10% of the amount of money that you're withdrawing. And, you know, for ATMs, you know, starting on the 9th, from what the law that was passed, at ATM machines, ATM, not ATM machines, better, automated teller machines, ATM, you know, you can only withdraw 20,000 Naira, and that 20,000 Naira would be, you know, 200 Naira denominations and below, nothing above 200 Naira. You know, even when you're using POS, you can only withdraw 20,000 Naira. So they're just trying to restrict us from withdrawing more than 100,000 Naira. So let me know what your view is on this in the comment section. As much as I understand that, you know, the idea behind this is good, as much as I also know that we're going to struggle a bit with this, because, you know, some people don't know how to manage money. Some people, they spend loud, you know, spend anyhow. But at the same time, I understand that they're trying to curb a lot of, you know, things. Just in recent days, you know, Central Bank of Nigeria have recovered how many billion Naira cash that was paid back into the. So people have money. People have this money, they just still keep hoarding the money, and then every day we are shouting government. Everything is not even about the government, you know. I'm just really pissed. I feel like I need to talk a bit on politics because, you know, that's where my mind is at right now. I want to say some things, I want to talk about some things. Let me know as well if that will be something you're interested in, and then of course we can talk about these things, because it choke. Okay, it chokest. But again, let me know what you think about the whole money restriction and all of that. Just, I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on that. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you guys so much, and yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye guys.